lock, breaking two.
So sad, KKK. Young nigga, I got old cash, spazzing on they ass. I got Prada on my whole ass.
What's going on, guys? It's your man C to the J to the C. Y'all already know how it be. Straight from Miami to 305 Dade County. Free all my niggas, bruh. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all enjoy Storytime with the fun, the laugh, the tears, the enjoyment, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell, because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify you automatically when I upload if you don't hit the bell. So hit the bell so every time I upload you stay in tune. Welcome to my channel. I want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all who stay tuned and who's just joined us. Y'all in for the ride. I always do best story time. I got so much, like, ask anybody. Like, I still haven't ran out on story time, because every day there's a new story, and every day you think of something in your lifetime that happened. I say, you know what, let me hit a story time. But welcome to story time. Today's story time is gonna be my first date here in Orlando. Yeah, my first date. This happened last week, and it was with a co-worker, and her name, I forgot there's some of my co-workers who subscribe to this channel, so I'm not gonna say her name. We're just gonna call her Laura, because I know I was about to say her name. Oh shit. Like, there's some of my coworkers that subscribe this, guys. So I'm not gonna say her name. I'm just gonna call her Laura, but her name's not Laura, because I don't want to. I know who's watching my channel, who works at my job, so we ain't gonna do that. So yes, her name is Laura, and y'all know how I always do. No time to converse, non-verse from the old western, like Waters. Y'all keep saying, like, why I'm saying that, like, just listen to that bar. y'all better get, bruh. All right, so let's go straight to it. So this person, Laura, we know her name. Her name not Laura, but yeah, like Laura, I always have great conversations with her at work, and basically, like, I always play around and say, like, hey Laura, like, when we're gonna get married? Laura, when we're gonna get married? So like, you have the wedding date set yet? You have the wedding date set yet, Laura? And basically, like, Laura, her name is not Laura. Like, Laura, so one day Laura got my ass real good. I was like, so Laura, what we got? So you got a wedding date yet? And she got me. She was like this. She said, before I give you a wedding date, we have to go out, like go out on a date. And I was basically like, okay. And then I texted her, like, after work, and I was basically telling her, like where she want to go. Here's some ideas I had, but she didn't respond back. I was like, okay. Then next day at work, when I was going to, she asked me, like, she didn't respond to my text, but the next day at work, when I was like in work for a while, she asked me, she said, what time I go break? And I told her, well, I was like, 10 o'clock, why? And she said, okay. And then when it was 10 o'clock, I let her know. I was like, listen, because I thought she had something important to tell me. I told her, well, I'm going to lunch break. She said, okay. And then she clocked out too. And then she said, where you want to talk? And then there was a security room in there, but I said we could go talk outside. So we went to the patio where the tables are, and then we sat down. And then she said the reason why she didn't respond to my text, because she felt like this is a conversation we should have face to face. And I was like, okay. And then she said, I said, so okay, so we could go on a date and stuff like that. She said, okay, cool. And I said, do you want to go to, I was giving her some choices, like the movies, bowling, museum, all that good stuff. And basically, I was like, and so we came to the conclusion to bowling. And then she was like, okay, bowling sounds fun. I was like, awesome, stuff like that. And I said, we could go to Boardwalk Bowling in East Colonial Drive here in Orlando. And she was like, okay, I never been there, but I think I could Google it and things like that. I said, awesome. And he said, all right, awesome, and stuff like that. And then we just sat there and we chilled till my break was over. So my break over, and it was like, this was like, when we had talked about it, this was like, what's this like the week prior to us going on a date, and we had set it up for Friday. So then on Thursday, she came up to me and she told me she got plans tomorrow for one of her friend's birthday parties. And then she said, "Do I want to do today or next week?" I was like, "Today's great. Thursday." I said, "Okay, I'm fine with that." You know, okay? Because bro, we just got paid, bro. Like we just got paid that day. So you think like, come on, like there's no stress for me. I was excited for it. So she was like, "Okay, awesome." I was feeling nervous, and then I went home. And then when I got home, because you know I take bus, I get out at 6:30. I get home 8:45, 2 hours. Yep, that's a trial tribulation. But God is good. One day I'll get me a car. But yeah, I get home and I get home at 8:45. We scheduled the date for 9 o'clock, but Boardwalk Bowling is not too far from me, so I was basically saying like I'm good. I got time and stuff like that. And 8:50, she texted me and she was like, "Oh, she said it's farther than I thought." She said, but it says it's gonna take me 30 minutes and stuff like that. I said, oh, okay. And I said, like, so when you heading out? She said, I already head out. And I said, how long since you head out? She said 15. She said, it's 13 minutes ago. I'm like, what? Like, bro, she said 13 minutes ago. It's my first day here. So basically, you think I'm not trying to be the guy that's late to the person, have the girl waiting. I want to be there waiting for them. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I'm resting on my bed too relaxed. And then basically I just go. I'm like super nervous, putting cologne, putting deodorant, like, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? Washing my face, put two clothes on at the same time. That's how nervous I was. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Then undress and redress again. Then my Lyft driver, I ordered the Lyft while I was doing all of this. My Lyft driver was outside. I went there, I was like, oh shit. I said, I'm going to my first day. And she he was like, you look nervous. I said, I am nervous. It's like, there's like my first day here in Orlando. Like Miami had a couple, but I said here in Orlando. So he was like, he said, okay, you must really like. I said, the funny part about I told you guys, like it was like, well, she's pretty cool. It was basically me always like jokingly but somewhat serious, like, oh, set up the wedding date. And then she finally one day said, before I set up the wedding date, let's go on a date. Hey, let's hang out outside of work. And bam. So basically like I was nervous. And then yeah, so basically the Lyft driver was telling me a story about how he was in love with his best friend, and basically he didn't know that. That's why his all his relationships didn't work out. And then I said, did you ever tell her that you love her? And he was like, no. He said, I punked out. Oh, are you serious? All that shit. And then we was talking. He told me, good luck, you got this. It looks like you really want this to go well. I said, I do. And then he said, I just hope I'm not late and things like that. And then he was like, he said, hopefully not. And then basically he was like, and I was like, he was like, so do you know if she like you or not? I said, I don't know. And then basically he told me, he got me good. He's like, she's driving 30 minutes to come on a date with you. And I was like, oh. He said, think about it, bro. Like, really? Like, if she didn't like you, like, you get it? Like, I was like, dang, he do have a point. And then basically, like, I got down his car. And then I got in. I haven't been Boardwalk Bowling since my 23rd birthday. My 23rd birthday was lit. And it was with all the boys. Dang, I haven't seen him in a minute. So basically, like, I got there and I thought she was here already. But then I sat down. It was this game, like, called, like, it was like a space game where you shoot at the aliens and stuff like that. I sat at that and I was just sitting down. Then basically, I'm looking at my phone. I see no text from her. Then she finally texted me. She said, I just got here. She texted me, I just got here 1 minute after I just sat down. I'm like, what the hell? Like, basically, like, I got here on time. I was so happy. I was like, oh, shit. I thought she was going to get there before me. I said, I'll tell y'all when I tell y'all Boardwalk is not too far from me. So basically, like, she said she just got here. And I said, oh, once you get in, you'll see me. And she said, okay, awesome. And then I'm waiting, I'm nervous, I'm waiting at that alien game, like, oh snap, waiting for her and stuff like that. Then finally she said, hey, and so I was like, hey, Laura. Yeah, I was gonna say her name. Not you guys. I'm telling y'all, like, one of my coworkers, like, she watched this, so I'm not gonna say her name. So Laura, you thought I was gonna forget though. But look, I said, hey Laura, and then basically she said, hey, so like he said, so we're gonna play? I'm like, no, I'll just wait for you there. I said, but it's been a while since I played this game. I told her my score is still like my score used to be third all time. Now it's 8. She said, "Oh, that's your score." He said, "Okay." He said, "You want to play?" I was like, "Sure." And he said, "Where you got the ticket?" I said, "I think it's over there." So we walked there. We walked over there, and then I forgot where you get the tickets at. Then basically I asked where the people that do food. I was like, you know, he said it's over there. And I was like, where? And I was walking towards there, and I said, Laura. Ooh, you thought I was gonna say her name. I said, Laura, I think this is it. And she said, okay. And then she put her money in. There was $1 that wasn't going in. And then Laura, you thought I was gonna forget. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna forget. Her name is Laura. Like, so then Laura basically was trying to put $1 in. It didn't want to go in, and she said, "Damn dollar!" And then she basically like put in, and I said, "You got like caress the dollar. This dollar is good." She said, "I guess." And then I gave her back her dollar. She got us some tickets, and then bam, she swiped up some tickets, the card. She swiped the card. And then basically we started playing. I said, "You think you ready for this?" I said, "I haven't played a while." She said, "All right, let's see." Then we played. I'm just like, what the hell? I don't even know my blood is shooting. I'm just shooting like, she's shooting. She's having fun so long. And then she beat me. Like, she beat me good. Like, it was like 30. She had 34. I had 18 points. And then basically she won. I was like, okay, awesome. And stuff like that. And I said, you want to eat? Bowl? And then she said, let's go bowl. And then, yeah, after did you go to another arcade game? No, it was just the alien one, and we went to go bowl. It was waiting in line, and then basically I told her, yeah, I skipped that part. So when she sat down next to me, she's like, hey, when she first got here, I was like, Laura, yes, Laura. I said, Laura, you don't know how super nervous I am. I said, I had to put two clothes at the same time. Like, I was like super nervous. I thought you were gonna get here before me. All of that. She said, oh, he said, don't worry about it, things like that. But Laura's mad cool and things like that. So we basically walked to the line. We went in the line, and basically we talking. And then she's telling me her mom height. I was shocked about that. Her mom's is short. Like she was telling me her mom height and her dad height. So their dad made the difference, telling her to like 5'4", and 5'8" or 6 foot. Yeah, like y'all not gonna make like guys. It's not you guys. It's just my coworker who watches this. I do not want her to know who was the person. So we're not gonna do this, okay? Like, so she's 5'18". She's 5'12". Yeah, you don't know what it is. So yeah, so she told me like why she's her height, and I was like, okay, I'm 6'3", and then we was behind a couple, we was waiting, then finally it was our turn, and then they was like, okay, this much, and I paid, of course. Come on, you talking to a gentleman. Yeah, feel me though? I paid, I swiped, and then basically they said, what's our shoe size? She, I think, was a size 7, 8, I forgot. And me, I said size 14. I'll be forgetting my size. I said last time it was 14. And then basically they show us our pen and we went. And I said, let's play a game. It's called Get to Know. And he said, all right. So here's how the game was. Where basically like whoever hit the most pins basically gets to ask that person a question. The person has to answer it. If you hit a strike, you get to ask that person 2 questions, and the person has to answer both. So strike is 2, and more pins is 1. And she said, okay, sounds great. And then basically like we went through the night. I'm trying to like make the story efficient. Like we went through the night, and then she both her. Who won the first one? She won, so she got to ask me a question. Then basically I won, and I had the first strike of the night. Like, bro, when I had 2 questions, I'm like, oh, Laura. You thought I was gonna say her name, but yeah, I was like, Laura. I was like, oh, Laura, now you got to answer. So she asked me questions, I asked questions. We really got to know each other. I could tell you, I know her favorite color. I know the place she want to visit, her favorite music. I still remember her because she's a cool person. Like, people say, do you like her? I'm like, do I? Yeah, so basically like, I know her favorite color. I know her word fear, her favorite childhood memory, how much of siblings she got, her mom height, her dad height, her pet peeves, one of her pet peeves she had told me I do. She said she don't like people that chew loud. And me, I'm not the people that chew with their mouth open, like showing all the inside of my mouth, but I chew loud, and I can't help it. Like that's why y'all just don't know when I'm out in public how I contain myself, because I'm a beast when it comes to eating food. Like you cannot play with me. Like what? So basically, yeah, like I knew everything about her. And then she pinned. We was having so much fun. Like we was having fun with the bowling, and I got to know her. And then the game ended. Who won at the end? I think it didn't even matter at that point. So then she went. She said she gonna pay for the next. I said I could pay. She said no, she'll pay. And I said okay. And then she went. And while I wait for her, I was like thinking of the night so far. And then she said, "All right, we got a whole new 2 games." And I said, "Awesome," and stuff like that. And she said, "How about we do this instead? We just ask each other questions and we both." I was like, "Sweet, okay, I don't have no problem with that." And I was telling her, "Get the strike. Just think about the strike and do it." Like the whole night, I was encouraging her because that's one thing. Like she basically like. I'm not gonna tell you everything about her, but that's one thing she like. She don't like people telling her what she can't do. Like motivate her, tell her. And then another pet peeve is like she don't like when she tell you, like let's just say you say, "Oh, my head hurt," and you'll be saying, "Well, like such and such head I hurt," and you didn't see them complain. Like she say my head hurt, so like we not talking about such and such, we talking about her. So it's just that like I learned a lot from her, knew so much. We both, I was like, do the strike. She finally did do a strike. I was cheering her on. I know she liked that, and I love doing it too. So yeah, the night was great. At the end, I told her did she want to eat. She was like no, and I was like okay. I'll walk her to her car. I told her did she have a good time. She said she did. She got in her car. I told her I watched her go, and she wanted to drop me off home because she felt bad that after you to take a lift or something. I said no, I just want to make sure you get home safe. And I said just enjoy yourself and get home safe. And the moment you get home, text me, please. She said you do the same. And I said, she said okay. She said you sure you want me to drop you off? I said no. And then basically I waved to her bye. Then I went back in that beat, and basically I ordered food. I ate good wings and fries and drunk, and then basically like after a good while of like reminiscing through the night, and then knowing that I did my part, and then basically like oh yeah, we played basketball too. Before we played basketball. Y'all know that Jay, hey, little bro, she couldn't see me. Y'all be hearing basketball. It was a fun day, and then basically walked into her car, like I said, wait for goodbye, went back in, ate wings and fries, ordered a lift, and then got home. Then once I got home, I was home like 10 minutes. She finally texted me. She said she got home, and she said, "When you got home?" I said 10 minutes, 5 minutes ago. But she knew like it took her a while to get home, 30 minutes. So she was shocked that I just got home. I said, "No, don't worry." Like I basically went back in to 8, and he said, oh, "Okay," because she was like saying like you should make me drop you off. I said, "No, it was no worries at all," things like that. So maybe if I made her drop me off, I could have said like, "Do you see us in a relationship?" Yeah, but whatever. So it was a fun, great night. I had a great time with her and things like that. And that's how the night went. Like got home, reminisced about the night. Next day of work, let me tell y'all, we was both tired. Yes, I'm not gonna tell you her name. Like we was both tired though, and then we was basically talking how exhausted we were. I fell asleep, but I was acting like I was like this. We was both tired, but we know like we had a fun night, but no one could tell like we went out and stuff like that. It was a great fun night, and that was like my first day here in Orlando. It was a good time, and yeah, Laura's awesome. Laura. Yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. Like, thank you. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Check out my Storytime playlist. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell. And y'all know I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, every single one of y'all who support me. And I just want to say, it's your man C to J to C. And y'all already know how I be. Be breezy.